So switching gears now to America's crime crisis, Illinois is set to become the first state to completely eliminate cash bail. Orland Park, Illinois Mayor Keith Pica joins me now. So, Mayor, we've seen the images in Chicago. We've seen the images from New York City, images from Los Angeles. These are major cities with maybe an easy-on-crime approach. Now, if cashless bail applies to all towns in Illinois, what's going to be the effect in the new year for you guys?
Well, as we pointed out, I think the effects of this could be very disastrous. And if you recall, when we pointed this out, the mainstream media, including AP and USA Today and others, declared our comments false on this, as did the governor, with tens of millions of dollars of false advertising during his campaign, saying that people weren't telling the truth. Well, since the election, they actually put a sweeping change into the bill to address some of these issues. So it's going to not be as bad as we feared, but it's still going to be it's still going to have problems. And there's constitutional issues, which just yesterday a judge ruled that this whole law was unconstitutional. So it's not going to go into effect as it looks like right now as of January 1st.
OK, so then when it does go into effect, though, do you anticipate an increase in robberies then in those smaller communities? Now, I know you're a suburb of Chicago, but in the smaller communities, do you think criminals will pivot quickly if it does go into effect?
I certainly think it's going to cause a lot of problems for these other communities, because basically what they're doing is they're taking Cook County's soft on crime policies and implementing it throughout the whole state. So I think the state's going to see that problem. Now, what you're going to have is that you're going to have a state's attorneys and judges in those counties that are a little bit more aggressive than or a lot more aggressive than Cook County and prosecuting crime. So probably won't be as bad as Cook County, but it will still increase crime significantly. There are significant issues with not being able to keep people who are violent held behind bars.
Yeah, and so close to Chicago where you are, have you already seen some spillover from the problems they're having in Chicago?
Well, Chicago, just like us, has the same state's attorney in Cook County. So we've been living under these rules for a long time and really been dealing with this problem for a long time. And we've managed to keep crime down in Orland Park, but it's been very challenging because we see a lot of people coming from other communities and from the city of Chicago out to the suburbs to commit crime. And I've never seen anything like it. I don't think anybody has that lives out in the suburbs. And we've been dealing with this for about 6 years under Kim Foxx. And now this is going to spread to all of the neighboring counties as well.
How have you been able to protect those people who live and work in Orland Park? And then if this goes into effect, how will you be able to protect them?
Well, we've taken a very proactive approach, and we've been able to get people off the streets before they commit crime. So we've been able to find, through traffic stops and other means, a lot of technology, we've been able to find criminals that are entering town and before they commit another crime, and that's kept them off the streets. The other thing that we do, we spend a lot of money on getting evidence and doing the evidence in-house or with a private lab, so we get it back quickly, so that even Cook County has to press charges. And criminals know that, and criminals know they're going to get caught when they're here. And so that keeps them from committing crimes when they're here and they go elsewhere. So that's the approach we will continue to take, and we will continue to push for. A lot of the things that were in the Safety Act bill, like, for example, trespassing, we were not allowed to remove someone from a property. They did change that about 3 weeks ago to where it's still a ticketable offense. You can only ticket someone, but if they continue to do whatever they were ticketed for, they can then be arrested. So at least now we can remove people from property and things like that. So hopefully it won't be as bad as we feared, but it still is very problematic for a lot of the other counties that haven't had to deal with this for the last 6 years.
Yeah, in the last 30 seconds we have, Mr. Mayor, have you been frustrated with the prosecutions the arrests that you guys have made, and then the prosecutions and what's happened with that?
We've been incredibly frustrated. We actually have a case going on right now that we're trying to get taken to the federal courts because Cook County won't prosecute it. So we've been very frustrated. We use other means. Again, we use the federal courts where we can. We go to the Department of Justice, and once in a while we manage to get people taken that way. But it is very frustrating. We obviously go public with it when it happens and push pressure on the state's attorney also to file charges.
Mayor Keith Pica from Orland Park, Illinois, a great suburb, a great community. I've actually been there. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.